I experienced the effects of social isolation and loneliness when I befriended a chap called Peter through an HUK volunteer scheme. HUK is one of the largest older persons charities in the UK. Peter, he was in his 80s, he lived on his own, but like many people of his age, he rarely left the house or socialised. It was this coupled with my experience as chief executive of a national charity in the care sector that inspired the creation of Mirthy. Our core mission is to help millions of older adults remain active, social and connected in their community. For me, it's a perception that they're old and they are not able to contribute to society or entrepreneurship. I realise that's a massive generalisation, but that's what I see as the biggest barrier. There's a general feeling that older people are needing of society when they should be needed. So I think the perception is the biggest barrier, but just from rolling out across 20,000 residents at McCarthy and Stone, we've certainly come up against challenges with technology. And so that is, I would say next would be access to technology and being technically literate enough to engage in entrepreneurship in this day and age. I think it's the technology side for us has been the most difficult part because we're rolling this out. It's really simple technology to use, more simple than Zoom, but we still get inundated with questions. Unfortunately, some of our users are using devices that are 10 years old, and they don't understand when I explain that Apple will not let you update to your latest operating system, and therefore you can't download Chrome or you can't access our technology. Dealing with lots of different stakeholders around sons and daughters, the older adults themselves, and then everyone else that is involved in that older person's life, whether it be social care workers, that's been difficult because everyone feels like they need to understand what's going on. First year was very difficult for us because we were in market research mode. Okay, so it's typical customer development when you're starting a new startup, which I really enjoy. However, I was eager to progress really quickly and find a viable model that would allow us to raise investment, would allow us to build a team, and I guess turn the ignition on the rocket ship. And that took about a year of pivoting through different models, not massively different, it's still the same mission, pivoting through different models. And I was just like, I just want to I kept finding a reason why it wouldn't work, which is good to then move on and pivot, but I just wanted to find the model that would work. Most satisfying moment at Mirthy so far was finding my co-founder, a chap called Drew. We work extremely well together. We've got very complementary skill sets, which is quite difficult to find. Generally, I hang around people like me, and I've got some really good friends. I have a great friend that's a chair, but we just got exactly the same salesy skill set, and so it wouldn't have worked. The next best moment was coming runner-up in the £1 million Tech to Connect challenge in March, which is from Nesta and funded by the Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport. The team put a lot of effort into that, and we won 6-figure grants, so that's massively helped.